Hey there, I'm back to show you how I cast off. As you can see, I've been doing my 2x2 ribbing. So I do knit 2, yarn forward, purl 2, yarn back, knit 2, yarn forward, purl 2, and so on and so forth all the way around. In order to get an even number of ribs, it's really important when you cast on and increase that you increase to a number that's divisible by 4. Now I try and make both sides divisible by 4, so if my socks are always a 36 stitch across, and that means both sides are divisible by 4. So I'll start with a knit 2 on this side and end with a purl 2 on this side, and I'll start with a knit 2 on the other side and end with a purl 2. So I'm going to end with my knit 2 and then purl 2. And then I'm going to start to show you how I do a stretchy bind cast off. Now it's really important when you're making socks that the top of it is really stretchy so that it will fit over your heel. If you do a normal cast off, there's a very good chance that your whole sock will fit perfectly except the top part won't go over your heel, so you'll never be able to actually wear them. My first pair of socks, I was so excited that I finished them toe up that I just did them a normal bind off. I didn't even think that I had to bind off specially, and now my daughter's the only one that can wear those socks. So you're going to want to make sure that you do an extra stretchy bind off. Now if you don't like my bind off, by all means mix and match with another knitter's bind off, but this is how I do it. I'm going to knit my first 2 stitches. Now remember, I've got knits and purls going across, so there's going to be a bit of a change. But what I do is I knit my first 2 stitches, so knit, knit, and then I'm going to take the left needle and put it back through both of those stitches. Oh, I almost lost it there. Back through both stitches, and then I'm going to knit those 2 together. Then I'm going to yarn forward and purl 1. And then I'm going to put my left needle through purlwise and purl those 2 together. Same thing, purl 1 and then go back through those 2 stitches and purl those 2 together. And then I'm going to do yarn back, knit. And as you can see, I'm losing my stitches and I only ever have 1 stitch left when I move on to the next stitch. Knit those 2 together. I'm going to continue this all the way around. When I get to the end of the front row, I'm going to just hold on to that 1 little stitch that I have left and switch over to the back side and just have that stitch ready to knit into the next row. So you're going to do this all the way around. When you get to the end, you'll have 1 little loop left. You can just run your tail through that and weave it in and you're done. And then we'll do the heels, which is my favorite part. So stay tuned for the heel installment of this video series, and I will see you back here shortly.